Tom, what do you make of this delay and exclusion of certain items? Are you celebrating?
No, I think it's a very positive move forward. The markets were upset. The traders of goods were trying to figure out what they do between now and September 1st, and now we know. And the goods that are be covered by tariff have been separated, and the really high-end ones, all the electronics, all the things that would be good Christmas gifts, and all of that is being delayed until the end of December. The others will go forward on September 1st unless there are some other adjustments made. And I think what you're going to see here are a lot of adjustments. Let me give you the reason I think this is all happening. We have a lot of worried about the economy. And there are two things that will really move it in the right direction. We've passed a very strong NAFTA bill. There are the votes in the Congress, and we have to get a few things adjusted. And next month, we're going to be able to vote that forward. And everybody has been watching U.S.-China relations. This deal will work going forward because the U.S. needs very important things, and China does. And if we can make these adjustments with tariffs and begin to let everybody see us moving in the right direction, the economy will be stronger, the future will be brighter, and I think we'll all be better off.
Tom, I think that's a key point right there. We're talking about delays on some tariffs, and there are other tariffs that will go into effect. And yes, there are still other tariffs that just won't happen at all. But we're not talking about an overall freeze here. And I think it begs the question, how much do you think this is really about the actual talks between the U.S. and China versus giving businesses, American businesses and American consumers, more time to get adjusted to the reality that we could see more tariffs put in place down the road?
Well, I think it is it's very common to the way we've seen the administration work. Set up a difficult objective, make adjustments going on further based on the way people operate and react, and more important, how the markets and the political process works. Remember, nobody wants to run for president on either party in the middle of a recession. And I think taking these steps keep that from happening. I don't care why it happens. I'm really positive about it is happening because it will have a positive effect on the economy, and it'll begin to help people in need. Remember, it's American companies, not anybody else, and American consumers that are paying for these tariffs. And I believe that we're moving in the right direction, and I applaud it. I applaud the actions by the trade representative. I think Lighthizer is doing a great job, and I think the White House is recognizing what reality is for them. I think we're doing better than we were yesterday.
Tom, so key question here, the fact that we do have more time for American companies to make plans accordingly. Do you expect to see a pull forward in inventories like we've seen in previous rounds of tariff talks and the timing around those as well?
Well, some of your guests today were talking about the fact that there is already a pretty well stocked up inventory. And what's going to happen, depending on how much we're buying and selling in the immediate future, is who's left with a lot of inventory. But if you talk to companies and you talk to the people that have to make their living in this circumstance, they'd certainly rather have too much inventory than not enough. It's all about, can you deliver the customer's wants so that somebody else doesn't do it for you? And I think we're going to be all right on the inventory.
Tom Donohue, thank you for joining us today.